To properly self-assess your PFM, first of all, you need to look into your preparation from a causal view. Ideally, you should be able to see the finish line all around preparation at the same dimension, exact dimension, when you try to observe and measure your finish line, for example, from lingual, buccal, mesial, or distal. Because in case you can't see all of the finish line from a closal view and full width of a closal finish line, it means you have undercuts, and which means you need to properly give your preparation a taper. That's number one. So it's preferable that you are able to see a bit of the axial walls as well. Okay. In terms of the taper, looking at your preparation from a buccal or lingual view, the walls should be as parallel as possible, but they need to have some kind of a taper, right? I can't tell you how much taper you can do, but try to make it as parallel as possible initially and then give it a bit of a taper, or just follow the shape of the chamfer burr, which has a natural taper. When it is placed so that it's parallel to the long axis of the tooth, not inclining like that. Alternatively, when you're looking at your preparation from a causal view, when you're able to see part of the gingival axial walls all around, it means you have the proper taper. And when we're saying taper, we don't mean just mesially and distally, even labially and lingually we need to have a proper taper to facilitate the removal of the provisional crown. Okay. In terms of measurements, when you place the putty and you measure, buccal reduction should be 1.2. 1.5 millimeters. Occlusally, the reduction should be 2 mm. It's okay to reach more than that, but stay below 3 mm. Okay. Lingually, it's really interesting when you're looking at my preparation here from a lingual, the lingual side. It looks like over reduced, and that's just natural for 3/6, because 3/6 have big inclination towards the lingual. Let me show you. If we try to place the provisional crown here and look at this tilt and this exaggerated contour of the distal lingual cusp, this is coming from some kind of a manufacturer thing regarding the 3/6s. Most people suffer that 3/6s are over tilted or some kind of over contoured. So in order for us to be able to see the finish line from closal view, we need to have that amount of preparation. So I personally do not bother measuring lingual side when it comes to 3/6s. However, the allowed amount the maximum is 1.8, but I don't usually measure that. Okay. Coming to the finish lines, simply it should be a bit less than 1.5, less than 1.5, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4 is okay. Buccally, that should tapers down and reduce. Mesially, it should be naturally 1 mm until it reaches the lingual, and in the lingual you should aim for 0.7. 0.5 should be fine, but it should be definitely less than 1 mm. Alright, and that's about it. Of course, there should be adequate occlusal anatomy. The central groove should be in alignment with the adjacent, shouldn't be tilted. Cusps should have natural proportions in terms of height to each other. The finish line should be smooth and even and continuous, and it should be less than 1 mm supragingivally. 0.5 is okay, and of course you shouldn't have hit the adjacents nor the gums. These are like simply the most important criterion that you need to stick to when you're making a PFM.